Welcome to No Excuses. My name is Mary Freehan, and it has been a long time. And I know you're thinking there was a slippery slope because I haven't been posting. About that slippery slope, you might have been right because it's been a rough couple months. I want to be honest and say that I honestly tried a bunch of times to film a video. I tried and tried and tried, and it just wasn't happening emotionally for me. So I had to step back, and it has been a couple rough months. I'm still an emotional wreck, but I am actually trying to work on that. There's a couple things that have been happening. It is difficult to watch your mom deteriorate physically, emotionally, mentally, and that gets to you. On top of that, we have the issue with the fact that Jason was injured last fall, did not work for 6 months. It is hard to recover from 6 months of no income from one of the breadwinners of the family. So that's a quarter of our income for the year. And we had just bought a house, so we were a little bit tight. We knew it, we took the risk, and we got bit by it. And we're fine, we're okay, but it's very tight because we're trying to dig ourselves out of that hole, and it's kind of hard to dig yourself out of a hole of a quarter of your income. So that's there. Work has been stressful. There's been 2 times where they've said, oh, you might not have a job in a couple months. And while my job is secure, the transition to my new job and my new team was, for lack of better words, not easy, and it's not been a fun transition. It's a stressful one. So, and it's gonna be a stressful team. So those 3 things alone have just caused me to really, really struggle. And you know, it is what it is. So I've tried, but it's there. So what happened with my weight? Because I'm a stress eater, and I am on a slippery slope because I've not been drinking my water. I've not been tracking my food. I've been eating out of stress. It's a slippery slope. I am going to say that I am extremely lucky because my weight is still within a 5 to 8 pound range. I have not gained anything massive, but I can see and feel a difference in my body, and I'm not happy with that. Up until June or July, I was exercising 5 days a week religiously, and that became very sporadic. I actually started to run back in June or July, and I was doing fabulous, and then just life happened and emotions happened, and it was just easier to sit on the couch and take a nap at 5 in the morning right after I woke up. It was just easier. So I kind of stopped running, and I kind of stopped exercising, and it's been very hit or miss. So, you know, that needs to start. So I'm on a slippery slope, and I know it. And while I haven't had any major gain of weight, I know that it's only a matter of time before it happens. So I am trying to get myself back in line to say, hey, let's get this fixed. Let's get this fixed now. So here I am. Now, the good thing about this little slippery slope that I've been on is the fact that I have been chronicling my weight loss journey through incredible successes, incredible failures, and whatnot since 2006. That's actually in itself kind of depressing because that's 18 years of me fighting and struggling for this weight. But that also shows perseverance, so I'm gonna take that as a positive maybe. So that's kind of depressing in one regard because that's 18 years of fighting this journey and sitting here still overweight or overweight again. But in the grand scheme of things, the last couple months, I've actually stepped back. I haven't posted on here. I've posted very minimally on my blog, and I've not tracked, I've not done much of anything. And in a way, I think it was a good thing because it made me step back from that overwhelming pressure because I've been doing it for so long. It was a break, it was a vacation. I'm not sure it was a good one, but it was maybe what I needed. And I'm starting to feel ready to get back to it. So I don't know how often I'm gonna be posting here. because my computer also, in the midst of that, I dropped my laptop and it is broken. I just need to have the plug came loose. So I just need to have that plug tightened and fixed, soldered on, or whatever it needs to be done. But we're trying to dig ourselves out of a hole financially, so it just hasn't been a priority. So I'm posting and creating on different mediums, and it's kind of a little bit more difficult, but that's okay. So I don't know how often I would be posting, but I do know that I do need to be regular if I'm going to have success, because the accountability is extremely important. So here I am, getting serious, gonna get this weight off, and we're gonna be successful. No excuses.